Hello friends, today I am going to record next video of TYK series on valuation chapter under GST. So let's start with first questions. Are post supply discount eligible for deduction for the value of supply in all situations? Please explain. So in these questions, we have to identify whether post supply discounts are eligible in every situations for reductions from the value supply. So it's not correct because so first of all I am giving some brief about discounts so you can handle easily. देखिए कि डिस्काउंट्स कैन बी गिवन एट द टाइम ऑफ सप्लाई और या बिफोर द सप्लाई. फर्स्ट सिचुएशन डिस्काउंट्स कैन बी गिवन आइदर एट द टाइम ऑफ सप्लाई और या बिफोर द सप्लाई, or the second situation is after the supply. Okay, so if the discount given at the time of supply yeah before the supply, then these discounts are eligible for deduction from the value supply if this discount shown in invoice. ओके, बिकॉज जैसे कि एक इनवॉइस है उसमें जैसे कि गुड्स की जो ग्रोस वैल्यू है वो 50,000 है और लेस ट्रेड डिस्काउंट्स 10%. सो ट्रेड डिस्काउंट लेस करने के बाद 5,000, 10% 50,000 का, सो नेट अमाउंट 45,000. सो हेयर द डिस्काउंट्स आर स्पेसिफिकली shown in invoice. Okay, then we reduce the discounts from the value supply, means in our example value supply is equals to 50,000, so we deduct the discount amount 5,000, so net amount 45,000. So here GST to be calculated on 45,000, not 50,000. Okay, these situations if discounts given at the time of supply or before the supply. Okay, but there may be case where discounts may be given after the supply. Okay, then these discounts is also eligible for deduction from the value supply if three conditions are fulfilled. First conditions, this discounts in terms of an agreement that exists at the time of supply. Okay, कि एग्रीमेंट में एग्जिस्ट होना जरूरी है. कि जैसे कि हमने कॉन्ट्रैक्ट किया था 50,000 यूनिट सेल करने का, तब एग्रीमेंट में था कि आगे आपको फ्यूचर में कि अगर 1 लाख यूनिट्स बाई की जाएगी देन आपको 10% डिस्काउंट्स के लिए एलिजिबल हो जाएंगे जो इन 50,000 यूनिट्स पर भी. सो इन टर्म्स ऑफ एग्रीमेंट दैट एग्जिस्ट एट अ टाइम ऑफ सप्लाई, फर्स्ट कंडीशन. सेकंड कंडीशन कैन बी लिंक टू द इनवॉइस. सो द डिस्काउंट्स वी कैन ईजिली लिंक फ्रॉम द इनवॉइस. जैसे कि मैंने अभी एग्जांपल दिया था कि हमने जैसे कि एक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट किया था कि अगर आप 1 लाख यूनिट्स बाई करोगे तो आपको 10% डिस्काउंट मिलेगा. सो फर्स्ट यूनिट का जो लॉट है वो 50,000 यूनिट्स का लॉट था. देन तब उस टाइम कोई डिस्काउंट नहीं दिया गया था क्योंकि जब 1 लाख यूनिट से क्रॉस कर जाएंगे तब आपको 10% डिस्काउंट मिलेगा. जब 1 लाख यूनिट्स क्रॉस हो जाएगी देन जो 50,000 यूनिट्स है उस पर जो 10% डिस्काउंट उस पर भी एलिजिबल है. सो वी कैन इजीली लिंक विद द यूनिट्स ऑफ 50,000 ऑफ द डिस्काउंट अमाउंट्स. And the third and last condition is proportionate ITC reversed by the recipient, because at the time of selling of 50,000 units, we charge the GST amount on the whole amount of 50,000, and recipient also claim the ITC on the whole amount of 50,000. But after the we sell units of 1 lakh units, then the 50,000 units also eligible for discounts. Then we reduce our GST liability by 5,000 on the 5,000 rupees, because we give discount at the 10% of 50,000, so 5,000 amounts. So we reduce the GST amount on 5,000 rupees. So recipients also reverse the ITC on 5,000 rupees because he already booked the ITC on 5,000 rupees. So these the three conditions. After this, if we give the discounts after the supply, the first conditions in terms of agreement that exists at the time of supply, and the second condition can be linked to invoice, and the last condition proportionate ITC reversed by the recipient, then we are eligible to deduct the amounts of discount from the value supply. So in the given questions, post supply discounts are not eligible in every situations to be deducted from the value supply. We deduct from the value supply only if three conditions are satisfied. First, in terms of agreement. Second, can be linked with the invoice, and third and last condition is proposed ITC reversed by the recipient. Then we are eligible to deduct the discount amount from the value of supply. Okay, the next question is, consideration under GST law includes both monetary and non-monetary consideration. So in this question we have to check the correctness of the statements. So it is a correct statement because consideration includes cash and kinds. So non-monetary consideration in form of kinds. Okay, next question. Sharp Minds Institute provides coaching for engineering entrance examination. Monthly fees charged by the institute from the student is 10,000. The institute is known for its commitment to provide education to underprivileged children. It trains 10 students every year for entrance examination free of cost. The institute has received 3 lakh for as a coaching fees during the month. NAV Jivan on NGO working in the area of education for underprivileged children has given the subsidy of 10,000 in lump sum during the months to the institute as it is serving the cause of underprivileged children. Determine the value supply of education service made by the Sharp Minds Institute during the month. So in these questions, we have to calculate the value supply of education service made by the Sharp Minds Institute. Okay, during the month. So during the month, we already know the value of supply is equals to transaction price, which to be charged from the customer. Okay, so transaction price also adjusted some adjustments. So we have already known about some adjustments in section 15. Okay, so here one adjustment are given related to subsidy. Okay, because the transaction price are 3 lakh rupees. Okay, and the one adjustment are given related to subsidy amount of 10,000. We have to check whether this subsidy are to be included in value supply or not. So we have already known that the subsidy received from the central state governments are excluded from the value supply. So in the given case, the subsidy amount of 10,000 not received from the central or state governments. It is received from an NGO. So we don't include we don't we don't exclude this subsidy amount from the value supply. Okay, so had the value supply is equals to whole amount of 3 lakh rupees. Okay, next question. Furniture Wala is a chain of retail showrooms selling both modern and classic furniture. In order to build a strong customer association, the showroom provides free delivery of the furniture at the premises of the customer if the distance between the showroom and the customer premises is up to 20 kilometers. Where the distance is more than 20 kilometers, the showroom charges a concessional freight of 10 for every additional kilometer. The Mrs. Lina Kapoor purchased a double bed, a dressing table, and central table for 2 lakh from the Furniture Wala. The Mr. Lina gets free delivery of the furniture for a residence located at a distance of 80 kilometers from the showroom. The showroom incurs an expenditure of 1,000 for delivering the furniture at Mrs. Lina residence. Determine the value of taxi supply made by the Furniture Wala. Will your answer change if the residence of Mr. Lina is 50 kilometers away from the showroom? So in this question also we have to calculate the value of taxi supply. Okay, so let's start with our solution. So in this question, we have to identify the value supply. Okay, some one adjustment related to freight are given. Okay, so these adjustments are to be adjusted from transaction price. So here transaction price are 2 lakh rupees. Okay, so in this question we have given information about freight that key freight amounts to be freight amount are free, मतलब means कि the showroom provide free delivery of furniture up to 20 kilometers. Okay, free of delivery means showroom not charge any amount of freight up to 20 kilometer, but if distance are more than 20 kilometer, then showroom charge freight 10 rupees for every additional kilometers. Okay, so first we have given her residence is located at a distance of 18 kilometers, so it is within the 20 kilometers. So the showrooms not charge any amount of freight and incur the expenditure of 1,000 from his own pocket. So so freight amounts are not to be included in value supply. Okay, so in this case transaction price is equals to 2 lakh rupees. Okay, and the next case his residence of Mr. Lina is 50 kilometers away from the showroom. Okay, so it is more than 20 kilometers, then showroom will charge freight amounts 10 rupees for every additional kilometer. Every additional kilometer means कि more than 20 kilometers for every additional kilometer. Okay, so here every additional kilometer is equals to 30 kilometer, because more than 20 is equals to 30. So the total amounts to be charged by the showroom of freight amount is equals to 30 into 10 rupees for every additional kilometer. So 30 into 10 is equal to 300 rupees. ठीक है, so value so we include 300 rupees in the transaction price of rupees 2 lakh. Okay, so the total amounts so value supply is equals to 2 lakh 300. Okay, next question 5. AKJ Food Private Limited get an order for supply of processed foods from the customer. The customer wants to consignment tested for gluten and a specific chemical residue. AKJ Foods Private Limited does the testing before the supply and charges a testing fees for the same from the customer. AKJ Food Private Limited argue that such testing fees should not be form part of the consideration as a value which is separate activity. Is the company argument correct in the light of section 15? So in this question, we have to check whether testing fees charged by the supplier should be part of the value supply or not. Okay, so we already know about that any amount charged by the supplier in relation to anything done by the supplier before at the time of supply, ठीक है, to be included in the value transaction price. So here testing is done before the supply. Please underline कि AKJ Food Private Limited does the testing before the supply and charge the testing fee for the same from the customer. Okay, so it is included in transaction price. Okay, next question. A philanthropic association make the substantial donation each year to a reputed private management institutions to subsidize the education of low-income group students who have to gain admission there. The fees for these individuals is reduced, thereby coming to 3 lakh a year compared to the 5 lakhs a year for other students. What would be the value supply of coaching and instruction provided by the institutions to low-income group students? So this question also similar to question number 2 because the philanthropic association make substantial donation means it provides as a subsidy. So we have to check these subsidies to be excluded from the value supply or not. So we already know the subsidy amounts from received from the central governments or state governments are to be excluded from the transaction price, otherwise we include the transaction price. So here the value supply is equals to 5 lakh rupees, not 3 lakh, because we would not deduct amount of 2 lakh rupees from the value supply. Match the banners and advertising firms give the customer an interest-free credit period of 30 days for payments. It customer ABC paid for the supply 32 days after the supply service. Match the banners waive the interest payable for the delay of 2 days. The department wants to add interest for 2 days to the value supply. Should notional interest be added to the value supply? Okay. So we already know about that transaction price includes any interest, penalty, amount charged from the customer in respect of supply. Okay, so this interest or penalty or any fees are to be actual, sorry, should to be actual, not any notional. Okay, so here interest amount, waiving of interest amounts, it's kind of notional interest, so it is not a part of transaction price. Okay, so we should not include this interest amounts in transaction price. Okay. Next question. Crunch Bakery Products Limited sell biscuits and cake through its dealer to whom it charges the list price minus extended discounts and pays GST accordingly. When goods remain unsold with the dealers, it offers the additional discounts on the stock as an incentive to push the sales. Can these additional discounts be reduced from the price at which the goods were sold and concomitant tax adjustment made? So in this question, the instant discounts are to be reduced because it is shown in invoice, but the additional additional discounts offered as a incentive to push up the sales are not any agreed before at the time of supply or not any included in agreement. So we don't reduce. So ठीक है, तो we don't reduce this discounts amount in transaction price. Next question 9. Red Paper Limited Delhi registered supplier is a manufacturing taxable goods. It provides the following details of taxable interest at supply made by it during the month of March. So these are the interest supply, and last calculate total value of taxable supply made by the Red Papers Limited during the month of March. Okay, so देखिए, and we have also given additional information. I think the question number 9 to question number 12, 9, 10, 11, 12. These 4 questions we solve in next video because these questions are very important for the exam purpose.